Good morning. Hello. Never know if it's morning or daytime where you're watching me. So just hello for now. It is a new day for yoga, a new time. I will wait to see who is joining me today. I will hold. Today is, hey Mara, today is yoga in the lunch break for Australia, 12:15 p.m. Hey Paige. Hello. Hey guys. Can you hear me well? Just give me a thumbs up. After the last classes, I became a little bit concerned with my microphone. I think you can hear me. Yes, okay, good. Because it stopped working. Hey, Ka. Stopped working for me a couple of times. Good. So today we are doing cleanse and energize. So as a suggestion before we start our class, go grab a little tissue. And it's not because we are going to cry, it's because we're going to cleanse. So you may need a tissue for your nose, okay? We're going to do a cleansing technique, a kriya, that will help you to breathe a little better through the practice. So just gonna wait a little bit, just a few more seconds before we start. If you have anyone that you want to share this live with, go ahead and share and invite some friends, or just press that heart-shaped button there a little bit. So this is how Instagram signals that I'm live, and then more people will be able to join in and enjoy this class. It's only 30 minutes, keeping it short so you can fit within your lunch break. Or if you're watching this later, if you're watching this later, you can fit into your life easy, 30 minutes, isn't it? Okay, thank you for the hearts. You guys ready? Let's start. Okay, go to your mat. I'm going to set up my music here. Hope you have your tissue. Set up my music, my scenario. And let's get started. So I want you to get started today crossing your legs. Sit as comfortably as you can in that cross-leg position. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your eyes gently closed. Try to feel your asana. And slowly we are going to leave behind everything that we've done so far up until now and start to connect into this practice. So hands in Jnana Mudra. Connect your index finger with your thumb in each hand, palms facing up, shoulders down, eyes closed. If you're practicing this class at night, you just turn the palms of your hands facing down. That initial moment of connection to your breathing. Starting to push your belly out, expand the rib cage area as well, and then the chest. And in a contrary way, you breathe out from the top to the bottom. And as you start to feel this energy coming in, Start to bring more awareness to this moment, and gradually the changes that a simple breath can make for yourself. Reminding yourself to be here right now. Let's continue with this deep and long breaths. This pranayama is the basis for all other breathing techniques in yoga. But the next technique we'll do is both a pranayama and a kriya, cleansing technique. And that's when you may or may not need that tissue, okay? So I'm going to show you how you could do. Just keep one hand under your nose here with the tissue, and the other hand still rested on the Jnana Mudra. The next pranayama, the next cleansing technique is Kapalabhati. So you're going to take a deep breath in with a fast exhalation through both the nostrils, and then you breathe in deep. And you breathe out fast. And again. The secret of this technique is to not hold anything back. Try to frown your face as little as possible so the air can really flow through both the nostrils. And there shouldn't be any pauses. Keep going. We are going to feel our nostrils cleansing. And this sensation of oxygenation of the mind. So last one. We'll finish with a complete breath. And at the end of this breath, feel free to hold. During that hold is a pause of holding energy inside, and a pause for the mind a little bit, just absorbing the sensations. Exhale slowly. This time you may not need the tissue anymore. So go ahead and let's do one more cycle of the Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati means the shining skull, which is the feeling that you get from this quick oxygenation of the mind. I'm going to show you again. Don't think too much what you're doing, just keep going, take one breath after the other. Intensify your intention to cleanse your nostrils, your lungs, and cleansing the mind with this quick oxygenation that will help to clear thoughts, the things that have been going in your mind, perhaps right before this class. Let's do a few more cycles. If there's a reason you shouldn't be accelerating your breath, keep doing a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 3 more cycles to finish. Let's finish again with a breath hold. This breath holds that we learn in yoga, precious techniques to learn, to teach us how to control our breathing, and through the control of our breath you learn how to bring more awareness and control to your emotions as well. Now if you need to breathe out, let go of the air. Moving into another breathing technique called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Go ahead if you know what I'm talking about. You're going to close your right nostril and start breathing in through the left. And while you're there, feel the air entering the nostril, with so much lightness now, with so much ease. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Switch to the other side. Exhale. Now don't switch with your lungs empty. Use the same nostril to breathe in. And savor your breath in another voice. Switch to the other side. So the technique continues exactly like that. You breathe in through one nostril, hold. This hold is individual, just do it for the time that it feels comfortable for you. And the moment you need to exhale, you switch to the other side, taking as much time as possible in that exhalation. The previous technique that we've done should have emphasized, should have made it easy for you to now breathe with a lot of awareness, increasing the capacity of your lungs, feeling that air flowing easily. So remember to do this more often if you're feeling congested. But now we are going to bring a mentalization of cleansing. I want you to mentalize that as you inhale, through this nostril comes in a beautiful golden light. Golden because it's the generic color of energy, the color of the sun. And then I want you to take this light and all this energy to your lungs. And visualize the best way that you can, your lungs in a golden color. Once you exhale, I want you to see this light and all this energy taking over your body. Every cell, every muscle, every part of your body becomes golden. But through the opposite nostril comes out this white color mist, which represents your cleansing. This pranayama is known to help you cleanse your energetic channels, the channels where the energy flows in your body. That's right, they're made of energy. So allow yourself to dive into this intention. Breathe in energy. Hold that in. Breathe out, releasing it to your body. And see how your body is cleansing itself through this pranayama by exhaling white. Shouldn't be any secrets to you that your mind is the center of command of your body. So try to really put your mind in what you're doing right now. I'm gonna leave you to breathe in silence for a few seconds. Prepare to finish this pranayama. The next time that you exhale through your left nostril, take your time to get there and mentalize all the way to the end. Your body receiving energy, distributing to the entire body and cleansing itself at the same time. We are ready to move on with our practice for some asana, where we're going to distribute this energy even more to the entire body. So let's stand up. And as soon as you stand up, I'm going to step back so you can see me. We are going to start with our feet together and looking straight ahead. And I want you to hold your right wrist behind your back. And once you find a point where you wish to concentrate, you're going to lift your right leg up into the side. It doesn't have to be high at first. hold firmly your wrister, just to see how much more firmness it gives to your position. And firm your foot on the ground. Really stable. Let's bring that intention of power to the body a little bit more. And when we inhale again, you lift your arms and stretch your back as well. Lift the leg as much as you can now, as high as possible. Return to the sides, feet together, switch the wrist behind your back. Don't take the eyes away from that point. Start your compensation of the Pakshasana here. So attention to those details again. Plant the foot, fix the mind. Don't forget about your breathing. Now you're going to apply that conscious breathing to your asana. Let's lift the arms. Inhale, arms up above the head. Palms up, stretch. As high as you can with the knee. And down. Take your time on the return. Exploring your body consciousness, feet apart. 5 palms is what we want to have between the feet. Keep them forward. Arms up again. And then lace your hands at the top, just keeping that index fingers up. Take a breath in with me again. Engage your glutes and your thighs. And then you're going to go to your right. Only go a little bit so you start to feel the asana working on the spine. Now keep that firmness on the legs to control how far you go, to feel a nice stretch, but not to feel that you're forcing. This is going to start to strengthen the spine. So keep your focus on that belly breathing. Only move down when you exhale. Take another breath. And when you exhale again, go to your limit. Fully extend your arms. Go all the way down. Back to the top. Reset here. Hips forward, glutes engaged, other side. Now guys, feel free to close your eyes. The moment you close your eyes, you go within, you start to notice more different sensations. So exploring different senses. And that's what yoga is about. That awareness of every little bit of ourselves. Engage your glutes again as much as you can now to complete. Exhale. All the way down. Returning to the top, open your arms wide and turn the right foot to the side, bending the knee. We're going to do a brief pause here. You can look towards your right. And remind yourself here now to deepen your breath a little bit more. The moment that you feel that you're tuning into that strength, you need the energy that we want to create through the breath. So take another breath here. And then go left hand on the side of the right foot. Turn the left foot as well. And twist back. Looking up towards the ceiling. In Vajra Trikonasana here. Feeling the body opening up. And feeling the energy building up. You don't need to pause your breath. Try to flow it as much as you can. But every exhalation, see if you can deepen into this twist a little bit more. Twisting both the hips and the spine. Complete on the next exhale. Twist as much as you can. Let's make our way down and then with control up. Up and forward. Just so we can do exactly the same thing to the other side. Open your arms, bend the knee. Allow this hip opening to happen here. but don't take your right foot off the ground. Push it to the ground. And we're looking at the left hand. Now, setting up a little reminder for you to bring that energy through breathing. And if you're feeling the heat starting to build up inside, that's good. That's exactly where we want to be now. Right hand on the floor. Twist. Be careful with this alignment of heel to knee that needs to happen in this position, and hand to shoulder. Fully extending that right leg. Try to feel your belly expanding as a balloon. And retreating back again every exhalation. Remember that rule. Breathe in, belly out. Breathe out, belly in. Complete. And let's do exactly the same return. Up. Forward. And we're going to go all the way to the other side now. Bend the knee again, hands on the floor, under your shoulders, step back. And we're going to pause in the Chatuspadasana here, with the hands aligned to the shoulders, feet together, and looking just a little bit ahead, not all the way down. Feel free to look in between the hands if you prefer. Pausing to build even more energy here. So at this point, close your eyes. Mentalize your entire body golden. Feel that energy within. Add a bit more intention, more power to your asana. Don't give up on yourself. Take another breath. In the final minutes, now seconds, and lift up the hips, bending forward, getting a beautiful stretch of the spine. And at this point, you should be feeling all of the energy we created so far, making its way towards the trunk and the head. And take this moment just to recover your breathing. Take the longest breaths in and the longest breaths out. And every exhalation, release the energy a little bit more to that area, to that part of your body that you feel the most. Especially towards the vital organs, towards the trunk. If you're more advanced, Uddiyana Bandha can be applied as well. Complete. And then return, stepping forward. One foot and then the other foot. Let's sit. Very slowly, if possible, we sit without the hands. And here we hug the legs. Sushumnasana is the name of this position. You should be feeling each and every vertebra aligned. If you're not, hug your legs a little more, and then one vertebra at a time, you stretch your back. Let's apply here a hyperventilation technique called Bhastrika. We will accelerate our abdominal breathing. When you inhale, belly out. When you exhale, belly in. It goes like this. Now fully extend your legs forward and put your hands behind your back, taking a deep inhalation, lifting up the hips, And releasing the head. Now, hold your breath if you can. You should be able to stay here for longer. Just to all that energy we created through the breath. Lift your hips a little higher. Return, sitting down. Arms up above the head. Bending forward. Bringing your hands to the legs, to the ankles, to the feet, to the knees, wherever feels comfortable right now. I want you to rest your back. Stop yourself from moving. Allow this feeling of stillness to take over. We are constantly in movement in life, and we miss so much about it because we don't find silence. Try to find the sensations of this position. Feel your breath filling up your body. Lengthen the time that takes you to exhale. And associate every exhalation with a release. Previously I mentioned that it is the release of energy. So send that energy to your body, to that region that you feel the most. That is exactly where your body needs your mind to go. Let's pull the trunk a little bit more. And on your next exhalation, you can then complete. Unfold. And once you're at the top, we are going to lie down with control, just to activate a little bit more the core. So you can bring your hands to this gesture here, a little triangle with your hands. And looking into the triangle, you start to make your way down. Pause right before you touch your back on the floor. And right at that point, you feel that you activated your core muscles. Bring your legs together and your feet as well, and activate all of the muscles of the lower body. And here you're sending a signal to your mind again to tune in that strength that I call the inner strength. It comes from yourself. So you overcome the desire to return and push yourself just to stay a little longer. So that the longer you stay, the more you feel energized, empowered. But for today, we are going to lie down already. And once you lie down, we are going to invert ourselves. And for this, you can go to whatever inversion you're used to doing, okay? Feel free to go to the headstand, the Shirshasana. I'm just gonna demonstrate the Sarvangasana, where you push the floor, lift the legs, and you try to bring the hands behind your back, adjusting your elbows in, just like I did, so that you can lift up, push your feet towards the ceiling, and try to rely less on the hands and a bit more on the shoulders. In this inversion technique, also keep your legs together. Let's do another moment of self-observation. Try to slow down your breathing. Just feel that energy building up towards the trunk again. Try to notice how you feel right at this point. And then we are going to return. Lower your legs all the way back. When you can't go any longer, hands on the floor. Starting to return your back. Touch your lower back on the floor. If possible, keep going with the legs fully extended, showing even more control. Because I'm going to run out of room here, I'm going to bend my knees. And in bending the knees, we are going to now stretch the neck. So you're going to put the top of your head on the floor. And here, you don't even need your arms, but you can put your forearms on the ground. And this is just a compensation for the compression of the neck. So if you've done the Shirshasana, you can just rest your head down. Return your back. And we are going to seat one more time. Don't sit at random, sit with that self-awareness that you created all this way. And bring yourself to a cross-legged position again. Because we have reached the final part of our class. So I want you to sit, close your eyes, and bring your hands to this gesture, Shiva Mudra. The Shiva Mudra consists of putting your left hand on top of your right for the women. Right hand on top of the left for the men. Following the polarities of our body. Close your eyes and adjust yourself to this asana. Go towards how you're feeling right now. Perhaps feeling your body firmer, warmer. A better sense of connection up until this point. Just check with your breathing, taking slow breaths. A simple abdominal breath should suffice at this point. Start to bring your consciousness, your attention to the region that is right between your eyebrows, right here. Feel free to put your index finger there, just so you know if you're not used to it. And that's where your attention should go. We will mentalize that all this energy we are feeling right now, this golden light, is now shining right there. And then you allow your mind to rest there. Regardless of all the thoughts, this moment is a simple concentration training. Let all the distractions pass. Allow yourself to focus. And then you take a deep breath in as a sign that this concentration training has just finished. Bring a smile to your face. Allow yourself to open your eyes and then bring your hands right in front of the chest as a mutual greeting among us in a tradition in Swastika Yoga. We greet each other with the name of the yoga we just done. It's called Swastika. So Swastika, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope this has really made a difference to your day, that you're feeling cleansed and energized. If you haven't done already, press that little heart on the right corner of your screen so I know that you enjoy this class and it can reach more people as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ka. Have yourselves a wonderful day. This class is going to stay in my thank you. It's going to stay there on my feed and then goes to my YouTube channel, Yoga with Muriel, as well. Ciao. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys. A wonderful night. I'll see you next Thursday, okay? 12:15. See ya. You're welcome. See you, girls.